Hello, Yasmin. Thank you for speaking to us.
Thank you so much for having me.
So, I want to take you back to Saturday, October 7th. How did you hear about the events that were unfolding in Israel?
I was on Twitter, and the first thing that I saw actually was the video of the woman that was on the back of the truck.
זה לא מקרי שהתמונות שנחקקו אצל יסמין מוחמד היו של נשים צעירות בידיים של מחבלי חמאס. גם היא הייתה שם שבויה של ג'יהאד איסלאמיסטי, רק שאצלה זה היה מלידה.
Well, it's interesting because my mom is Egyptian and my father is Palestinian. He was born and raised in Gaza, and he moved to Egypt to go to university, and that's where he met my mom, and that's when they got married and then moved to America. And my mom, at the time of their marriage, was a very secular person, but she became over the years more and more and more radicalized.
אבא שלה, העזתי, היה פעיל שלום. התגרש מאמה המצריה שהלכה והיא קצינה. יסמין בת השנתיים אז נשארה איתה, חונכה באדיקות קיצונית, חונכה לשנוא יהודים.
It's embarrassing, it's horrible. You don't want to have to say these things, but, there's obviously the Quran refers to Jewish people as apes and pigs. My aunt was in the market and she saw the vegetables, she saw the cucumbers were small, and she said, oh, it's the Jews are putting cancer in the vegetables to make them small. And I was like, what? How do you put cancer in vegetables? She's like, oh yeah, the Jews, they can do anything.
בגיל 19 התחתנה עם איש של קיידה, נישואים כפויים. לשניים נולדה בת, ואז ברגע כמעט יסמין החליטה שהבת שלה תחיה חיים אחרים. במבצע מורכב ומסובך היא ברחה.
After I cut ties with my mom, because once I removed my hijab, she said, that's it, you need to be killed now because you're no longer my daughter, you're no longer, your next step after removing hijab is that you're going to leave Islam, and so you need to be killed before that happens.
ומאז היא פעילה נגד פונדמנטליזם איסלאמיסטי קיצוני, מנסה לחנך ולהזהיר את כל מי שמוכן להקשיב. ב7 באוקטובר ראתה תמונות של צעירות ישראליות שנחטפו על ידי חמאס והושפעה מאוד.
Part of it really is feeling like I failed. I tried so hard to speak up. You try so hard to prevent this from happening. You try so hard to allow people to see what's going on, but it's like deaf ears, I feel like I'm just screaming into a dark chasm, and then this is the result.
בשלושת השבועות האחרונים היא מתבטאת וכותבת נגד חמאס. מהר מאוד אבל הבינה שלא כולם מעוניינים להקשיב.
Even I was really, really surprised to see just the immediate pro-Hamas, under the guise of pro-Palestine protests happening all over the world. To hear the genocidal chants in Sydney, Australia, they were just screaming, "Gas the Jews!" Like they're not even. They have no fear of. They don't care if they look like genocidal anti-Semitic monsters. And immediately, like the Jewish people have suddenly gone from being the victims to the aggressors in a heartbeat.
בין היתר, היא מנסה היום לקדם את המסר של אבא שלה, שעזב את עזה. הוא היה מבקר חריף של חמאס, טען שארגון הטרור הרס את הרצועה, והמסר הזה, שמגיע ממקום לא שגרתי, לדבריה, יכול היום להציל חיים.
Even the fact that I'm talking to you right now puts me in danger. And there comes a point where the rage overrides the fear. You have to speak out. You have to do something. Even if it means I lose my life over it, I don't care. I've done everything I want to do in this world. I said everything I want to say. I don't care. It'll be worth it to me if it will help people to understand.